I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's what you need to know today. First, police are investigating a deadly shooting this morning in Chattanooga. Officials say a white man was shot to death on Stuart Street just before midnight. Police are questioning a woman who was found near the scene. We'll have more details as they develop at timesfreepress.com. A former UTC student will spend at least 10 years in prison for what he did during spring break. 19-year-old Bruce George has pleaded no contest after he was charged with killing a man on a scooter. The crash in Panama City Beach killed 22-year-old Brandon Beverly of Knoxville. George, who is from Nolensville, Tennessee, will also be required to talk to high school students twice a year about drunk driving. 8 workers at Oak Ridge National Lab have been exposed to radiation. A top official at the lab says the airborne release of radioactive material was unexpected. It reportedly happened August 25th while the workers were carrying out a classified project. The lab says the radiation doses were minor and that it conducted a thorough evaluation. A jailer in North Alabama has been fired after he allegedly sneaked contraband into the prison. Authorities say 44-year-old Brian Scott Crow of Fort Payne also extorted money from an inmate. Now, DeKalb County Sheriff Jimmy Harris is arresting his own employee, and authorities say more charges are possible. It's been 2 years now since the tragedy at Sandy Hook Elementary School. Since that time, almost 100 school shootings have occurred across the country, and Georgia and Tennessee have led the nation. 12 of the shootings have occurred in Georgia. Tennessee and Florida have both had 8. The Tennessee shootings occurred in the western and central parts of the state and resulted in 2 deaths. The Georgia shootings also resulted in 2 deaths. More than half of all the shootings happened at K-12 schools. The rest happened on college campuses. The city of South Pittsburgh is banning people from saying anything negative about the city, its employees, or its associates. The South Pittsburgh Commission has approved an online policy that applies to elected representatives, board members, employees, vendors, and even volunteers and contractors. The policy forbids any negative comments on Facebook and Twitter, in videos, blogs, forums, and on other sites. City officials say the policy is intended to fight criticism and lies. Finally, the investigation into an alleged rape involving 2 Tennessee football players is complete. The Knoxville Police Department says it's finished looking into the case involving A.J. Johnson and Michael Williams. Now it goes to the district attorney's office, which will determine whether charges should be filed and what those charges should be. The case may go before a grand jury next week. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 57 degrees. The low tonight will be around 46. That's it for today's news. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.